Girl right here. India Arides. It's off her latest album. Last album. Song version. Songversation. Songversation. Kind of dope. The song is called This Love. They hot. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go-getterism number 390 for October 28th, 2015. Tonight, I want to talk to y'all about people who claim that they are not snitches, people who claim that they're loyal, people who claim that they're true, people who claim that they'll hold it down for you, people who claim that they ride or die, people who claim that they are 100% until they get mad. You know, it's a funny thing about human nature, man. Everything changes when your emotions get into it. Now, it goes both ways. It's like when your emotions go into it in a good way, when you're happy, and when your emotions go into it in a bad way, when you're mad, when you're pissed off, when you're feeling vengeful, when you're not really in your right mind, when you're mouthing off all crazy. And that's the thing we're talking about, mouthing off. When it really all comes down to it, if you're not a snitch, you're not a snitch. The conditions of you not being a snitch will not make you a snitch. You know, if you do something with somebody, and when the heat comes, you know, if the law gets involved or something like that, and you start getting interrogated, and you start spilling it with the quickness, then more than likely you've been spilling it all along. Because, you know, turning the heat up on a situation that can stand fire is not going to really make a difference. So let me slow down a little bit. There are people out here who really think that they can trust the people that they have been running with. And I'm not, this is not always a bad thing. I'm not talking about crime. I'm not talking about when you're out there in the streets doing dirt. But everybody has some things that they have shared with somebody, things that they have confided in with people. And they would like that to remain private between just them and themselves. So when somebody is trusted by you, and they have been showing you that they keeping it 100 with you, and that they're not sharing your stuff with other people and all of that. But when it comes down to it, when you know these people, when you know this person or whatever, and you know that other times when they've gotten mad at somebody else, they start talking. Because some people do that. They get the rapping. You know, when they get upset about something, they get angry about something, they start running that mouth. And dealing with somebody that runs their mouth, that's not an easy thing for you to deal with, especially if you're not the type to run your mouth. If you're the type of person that gives a lot of forethought to the things that you do and say, when you're dealing with somebody that's a loose cannon when they don't get their way, because it may be that they're just spoiled or whatever. And some people, unfortunately, get into the whole blackmail, extortion type of thing. So it's like, well, you better keep me on your squad because I know a whole lot about you. I've heard people actually say that. Like, you know, I know a lot about you. You know, even if they participated, it's like, well, you wouldn't want your wife to find out about this, or you wouldn't want your family to find out about this, or you wouldn't want the cops to find out about that. Now, would you? And you give them that look like, what? Did you just say what I thought you said? Yeah, it happens. It happens in a relationship too. It happens in plenty of relationships where people have stayed with somebody else because they know that the other person will start spilling the beans about certain things that happen in a relationship. You know, if they break up with them, if they get too upset. So it could be simple things like, you know, if you If you're not working, so you allow somebody to claim your kids on your taxes or something like that. I mean, you think that somebody's going to snitch on you, if you know your man or your woman is going to snitch on you if you break up with them or if you make them upset or something like that. Like, look, you sleeping with the enemy. But it happens every day. People sleep with the enemy. It ain't cool. So you got to stay in a relationship where you're totally unhappy. That's like abuse. Well, I can't leave because if I leave her, then she gonna call my parole officer, tell her that I've been smoking weed, or tell him that I drink every day, or tell him that I'm working under the table. I'm not working on the books. People have done this. If you don't want your pee, if you don't want to go back to jail, then I suggest that you make sure that you keep the bills in this house paid. Yeah, it's a terrible situation, but this stuff happens every day. So look, the bottom line is, you gotta watch who you dealing with out here. Everybody that you think is your friend ain't your friend, and everybody that you think is your lover ain't really loving you. Sometimes they're the closest ones to you, and they are gathering all the information just to be able to take you down. Some of them have actually verbalized it and let you know what it is, just like the example that I gave. So you got to make a move, and one of the best moves that I think that you can make is to get rid of those secrets. See, your secrets set you up for blackmail, extortion, and all type of manipulation. They do, because when you're living your life in a way that you're afraid that somebody is going to reveal something that you've done, well, the only way to be able to disarm them is to go ahead and say it out front. So it's like, if you don't do this or do that, I'm gonna tell people what you did. Well, you tell them, well, go ahead, and you go ahead and you make sure you tell them first, because once you take that away, once you take away the bullets out, once you take away their ability to be able to manipulate you, to extort you, to blackmail you, to threaten you, you take all the bullets out of their gun. And if you ain't close enough for them to pistol whip you, then you're in good standing. It's like that, man. I'm not saying that there aren't always going to be things in your life that you would rather keep private. But remember, those things that you've done them. You've done them. It's not really a guilty or not guilty issue, but you've done them. So you if you own that, then people can't control you. They can't manipulate you. They can't blackmail you. They can't extort you. They can't control you. They can't threaten you. They can't pull the puppet strings. They ain't got no power. Take your power back. Get away from them snitches. Get away from them snitches that you know will start singing like canaries as soon as you don't give them some money, or you don't take them somewhere where they want to go, or they find out that you kissed another girl, you know what I mean? Nah, man. Nah. You gotta take your power back. And take the power away from people who are irresponsible with yours. You know what I mean? Me and you go and rob a bank, and the lookout man, well, let me put it like this. If me and you go and rob a bank, but I let you go in to do the robbery while I was just the driver, I gotta be true. Because what happens? You know what I mean? If I get picked up, what I'm going to say? First thing I'm going to say is I was only the driver. I didn't rob no bank. It ain't going to get me out of nothing, but my stupid ass is going to think it's going to get me out of something. Listen, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember who you're dealing with. Make sure that you checking people. Listen to how they deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? If they want to be, if they have been one to betray other friends that they've grown up with and that they were supposed to be so tight with, come on, man. It ain't hard to tell either. I'm not giving y'all no new information. I'm just opening up your eyes to some things that you've been ignoring. That's all that's about. Let me open your eyes up to this. The Take the Fall event. The Take the Fall event this Halloween. Bring your costume. Bring your kids. Let's have some fun this Saturday. Rittenhouse Street, West Aiken Avenue in Germantown, Philadelphia. You know what I mean? I don't care if you live in Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, you know what I mean? The suburbs of Pennsylvania. It don't matter. Come on out, have a good time. It's a free event. You know, we going out there. We get our exercise on. You know, urban therapy with Sun, the hood is our health. Y'all know how we do. Come out and have some fun this Saturday. It's gonna be a bomb. It's gonna be the bomb. I think I'm gonna try to get this Grim Reaper costume popping. I wouldn't normally do no dressing up for Halloween, but you know this year, what the hell? It ain't gonna cost us nothing. If it cost me something, I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna be celebrating. I'm just yeah. All right. So check it out. This Saturday, October 31st, the Take the Fall event, 10 a.m. That's the important thing. 10 a.m. Wissahickon Avenue, Rittenhouse Street in Germantown, Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? If you need more information, go to urbantherapywithsun.com and get down with this thing. Alright? You hear me? You know what I mean? Alright. Back to you, India.